start.
Just talk.
Tell me what you feel about my program and
Okay.
how I can go forward with it.
I think you have a plan that's a wonderful one. You're in a place where students are honored already, and you're in a place where teachers are willing to work for students.
Yes.
And where your goal is to really see them as individuals and dignify them that way, and
Yes.
to help them become as much as they can become. I think your role in that will probably have to be twofold. One is the visionary, and I
Okay.
think you have a clear vision.
Thank you.
Although that can continue to grow as well. The other is you will end up being the coach for
Okay.
people. And so I think the interesting thing for you will be to be in classrooms enough so that you truly see them as the teachers do.
Okay.
And when issues arise, you know how to ask the right question to help a teacher move ahead.
That's right.
And when people ask you, how do I make this work, or why isn't this working, that you have a sense of possibility in answering them.
Okay.
Which means, again, that even though you're in a leadership position, you need to study the practice of
Yes.
the model.
That's right.
So that you can step in as a practitioner with them and
Okay.
help them solve problems. There's so many ways to solve the problems. I agree with you fully that what you're trying to do is implement a philosophy, not a set of strategies.
Yes.
But of course, it's difficult to teach, and it's particularly difficult to teach with individuals in mind, and so lots of issues do come up. And I think it'll be as important for you to be sharp with the practice
Okay.
as it is sharp with the vision.
Okay. Are there any pitfalls I need to avoid? Do you anticipate, or would you like to advise me on some areas which I must remember when I go forward with my plan?
Well, when we study people who are successful in leading this kind of change, we find that they do have a clear vision,
Okay.
that they can articulate that vision to people, and that they can help people see it through their eyes so it
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay.
We find that they are willing to provide support for teachers, intelligent support, so that teachers know that they can come and find help and continue to grow themselves.
Okay.
I think those leaders assess what's going on, constantly saying, is this working like we thought it would? Is it working better? Are there problems occurring that we didn't know? And they study so that they can make changes as they go. I
Yes.
didn't anticipate this,
Yes.
or we didn't pay enough attention to this,
Right.
or we didn't even know this was going to happen, but it's wonderful, so let's make sure we keep it out front. We also find that the leaders who can help make this kind of change differentiate instruction for their teachers.
Yes.
So what that means is exactly what it means for a teacher. You need to be able to say, here's what my teachers need to know, understand, and be able to do
Yes.
in order to meet the needs of individual kids.
Definitely.
So I have clear curriculum goals for them. And I'm going to constantly assess to see where they are
Okay.
relative to those goals. And when I find out that this teacher needs help here, but this one needs it in a different place, I can meet those two different
Yes.
teachers' needs.
Definitely.
And I'm going to use that assessment to help me know how to coach them, how to provide learning opportunities for them. Those are the kinds of things that tend to make leaders people who can actually make change happen. The other thing is that those leaders understand that making change is never easy or guaranteed, and so they have staying power. They know that they need to keep on and
Yes.
re-energize people so that the people keep on with them. That's
Yeah.
important too.
Yes. So I'll keep that in mind.
Yes.
And we'll go forward, because I think I have a lot of belief in this philosophy, and
Yes.
I hope I'll take it forward with all the vision that I have and the ideas that you have given me.
Good.
And if you have any message for all teachers in my country, you could even give us that.
You know, I think India's maybe certainly one of the most, if not the most exciting places on the planet now,
Okay.
because the country is growing so rapidly and has such huge potential. And it also has so many people, which brings lots of challenges along
right.
with it. And one of the really dynamic things about the country is the desire to grow and to
Okay.
change and to learn.
Right.
And so for teachers, if you have the energy of the country, you know, you also want to learn and grow. That's a great thing. And then in addition to that, realizing that you're working with the next generation of citizens and leaders who will take the country yet again another step, and those are important steps in
Yes.
shaping who people will become.
Definitely.
So to send out students who are self-confident and who believe that they can play a role in society and who are educated enough not just to know the right answers but know how to ask good questions
Yes.
and move as leaders forward, I think that's a wonderful challenge.
Thank you. What do you think about my school, Sishya, and what I told you about
It
my...
sounds like an excellent place to teach.
Thank you.
When you have a place where people come together agreeing that it's about the students, and
Yes.
the students need to be at the center of it, and then when you have enough freedom to be able to teach creatively rather than just teaching in a lockstep way, you have so many possibilities.
And we hope you'll visit us sometime and see what I'm doing there.
That
I
would
look
be
forward
fun.
to that.
That would be great fun.
Thank you, Dr. Ann.
Yes.
Thank you.